Man, hello. It has been a second. Hi. Been a bit. How y'all doing? Hope your holidays were good. Mine were fine. We're playing Yakuza because I want to keep going on this. And yeah. So this is part 16. But I'm having a little trouble remembering where I am as far as the story is. It's gonna take me a second to remember. Although this is gonna be something to keep in mind as well. I'm gonna be kind of keeping a really close eye out about the stream today, because if y'all don't know, something really weird happened earlier today at the time of streaming this. I was in the middle of watching a stream and playing a game and doing a little bit of job hunting, you know, not the most unusual stuff around, just doing that, doing my thing. And I'm confident others had this too. Twitch fucking dropped the ball hard somehow. Like, ugh. I mean, I don't know what happened, but it seems to be better now.
Well,
Let's go. I'm gonna go with this.
I got this. Eyes on me. Here we go. Yeah. You think you can win? Want to fight? Come on now. Let's go. Okay. I'm over here. Hold up. Have fun with this.
Pigeon raid.
Watch me. You're in it now. Right. Cool. That's better.
All right. So we're gonna do some story, and I'm not sure in terms of what the stream length I'm gonna plan on is for this, because after the thing that happened, I'm really uncertain about the ability to do the thing that I need to do, or to do the stream, because like, again, it was just out of left fucking field that it happened. I can't possibly describe it in any other way. But hopefully, nothing too weird happens here. It was just really strange. Okay, so story-wise, okay, I think I remember. I think we were trying to find a candidate to run a political campaign against somebody who was working for the big villain of the game.
Want to stop by an arcade? I could use a breather.
Games, huh? They don't exactly bring back the best memories.
Hmm?
My family was pretty strict on rules. I was only allowed to play an hour a day. Go over even a minute, and my console would get cut in half or some shit like that.
Sounds like a Liu Meng household, all right.
They'd barely let me play, but it's not like that was enough to make me give it up. So I just sneak it and do my best not to get caught. Then one night my VMU quit on me like beep, and well,
You had a Dreamcast, huh?
that was the hardest thing
VMU?
I'd ever had to go through at that point. I learned a lot that day. Sorry, what were we talking about?
Ooh.
Nothing. Why don't we just keep going?
Oh, that's fucked up. So his family was super strict on like no gaming for more than 1 hour, and he managed to sneak his Dreamcast only for his Dreamcast to die, and then he gets ratted out by his broken oh, that's fucked up. Speaking of fucked up, my bitrate has been really bad lately. I think Twitch is kind of going through some kind of settings change. Because my bitrate's going into like the 2000s, which is really low, which is not what it should be.
So itchy.
It's also really lagging. Yikes. Yeah, this is not good. I may not host a super long stream if this is what my if this is what's going to be expected. That is not good. Oh well, I'll at least go a couple hours, cuz again, what happened earlier really made me cautious over Twitch today. And probably even for most of the week, because it was just that unusual. Which sucks, because one of my, one of the things I always look forward to in the day is getting to do a stream, so, like, I don't mind going without streaming. I mean, I did it for a lot of different things that happened, but yeah, having that happen to me was really not fun. Hey Combo, I was just talking about the weird Twitch thing that happened earlier. I don't know if you saw it, but I was trying to watch a live stream and I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Masters Duels on my other monitor while I was listening to this live stream. And then I look over to the stream. No, I could log on to Twitch just fine. Okay, so you weren't purged. I saw your message. Yeah. Okay, so here's the timeline of how it all happened on my perspective. I was watching the live stream, just normal, only for some reason, the follower list thing that you usually have on the side of the display for the web page was just blank. None of the channels I followed were even on there. And I thought, that's weird. And then I refreshed it, and then that didn't change it. And then I tried to log out, and as soon as I attempted to log back in, I was getting error messages. And it was like, when I did type in everything correctly to log in, it would start the logging in process and then immediately not go through with it. And then when I tried to do a password reset, because I thought maybe my account got hacked, the web page they bring up that lets you type in your email address and everything to recover your password, that wasn't working either. It happened to me on Twitter not too long ago. Yeah, but it was then that I learned that I was not the only one dealing with that. Like, I even looked at the down, like the website down thing. Like, you know that website that people tend to look at whenever one website is down? Apparently I wasn't the only one thinking this. It was just straight line across and then a spike for Twitch on one of those down detector sites. Everybody was, I would say 90% of people on Twitch were experiencing this problem. Some of the streamers were okay, some chat members were able to still be on, but it seemed like Twitch's servers just took a fucking kick to the nuts. And I hear that something like this happened back in January of 2022, 2021 as well, but I don't remember anything like that. So, yeah, basically, that was a real fucked moment of the day. That really made me go like, oh boy. Anba's fire spin is so good. But yeah, in lieu of that, as well as my bitrate, yes, on the previous stream I did, as well as today, also looking a little weird, I'm not gonna plan on a super long stream today. Probably 2.5, 3 hours at most. Like, not to say I want to do my regular stream times. It's just, you know, Twitch is kind of proving itself to not look very stable right now as far as its capabilities.
I did it!
So that's where I'm at right now. I want to stream longer, but I don't trust the platform right now, and I don't want to trust it until I see some possible fixes. But yeah, it was really, like, I was legitimately scared because what I imagine it was, hello? Aniki? Wait, Mitsu? Yeah, do you have a sec? I need to talk to you about Arakawa-san. It's about the allies he's gonna need soon. You bet I have time. I've been waiting for this call my whole life. Thanks. So yeah, Arakawa-san, he's actually what? He's actually a big karaoke fan? Well, I'm gonna give him some good stuff.
What's all this about going to Osaka?
Turns out Arakawa-san needs some help. My help. Mitsu just called me and said Arakawa-san's already on his way to Sotenbori.
But why Osaka?
I don't know. I didn't bother to ask.
You realize Sotenbori is where the Omi Alliance is headquartered. You'll be screwed if your cover gets blown. Think about that, would you?
All I need to think about is that Arakawa-san said he needs me.
Ichiban.
He's going to Osaka, so I'm going to Osaka. I don't care what anyone says about it.
He gets like this, Tadachi-san.
And there's no point stopping him, is there? Loyalty is admirable, but jeez.
Ichiban, what about Ijincho? The election's coming up. We helped you make all that money to fight Ryo Aoki. Now you're just gonna leave us hanging?
Not at all. We got the 3 million yen we needed. And I'm gonna go give it to the Seiryu clan right now.
We may have the money, but that hasn't solved our lack of a candidate. Certainly a necessary element of the plan.
Yeah, you can't exactly run political ads. Run political ads on the TV. Support our party. Here are the policies that we have in place to make sure that you, citizens of Ijincho, are safe, comfortable, and happy as your lives continue. Well, who's your candidate though? Who's gonna pass all this stuff? Citizens of Ijincho.
Don't worry. He's the kind of guy who keeps his word. If we give him the cash, he'll do the rest.
If you say so. Safe travels then.
So wait, are we gonna have a moment where you go to
such
Sotenbori?
dangerous
Oh,
things?
fuck yeah.
Kasuga, if you really are leaving, we're coming with you.
Sounds good to me. I've never been to Osaka.
Guys, I'm not going there as a tourist. I'm going straight into the Lion's Den. Assuming Adachi-san is right and that's where the Yomi home base is. You guys don't need to get involved. This is personal for me.
Come on, man. After all we've been through, aren't we friends?
I mean, you've been literally commanding me like a Pokemon for the better part of for the better part of days. You keep saying
sounds like a load
Nanba,
of
use
crap
Fire
to me.
Spin, demanding that I keep saying
Think what you
Nanba,
want.
Nanba.
But we got the 3 million yen, and I'm taking it to Hoshino. I'll see all of you around.
You keep telling me to barf on people, Ichiban. Do you understand how horrible that is for my digestive system? Actually, oh, I completely forgot I had these. Tomato. Might as well start the DIY stuff. But yeah, I forget what chapter am I on? It's been a very long while because of the holiday vacation I took. I don't remember a whole lot from the story. I'm on chapter 12. Okay. Because I believe it's chapter 15 that I can be able to continue the Dragon Cart stuff, which I'd love to do more of, except it's locked, and if I go there and take a look now, all it's going to happen is me just having to do previous races. What'd you imagine it was for Twitch's whoop poot situation? Well, whole woot poot. I imagined that they got hacked. It was either they got hacked or possibly server troubles. Also, holy shit, my bitrate just fucking flew down. Oh, good lord. On YouTube, y'all aren't seeing this, but I've been having some bitrate issues, and I'm not sure how to fix it. Yeah. Probably not helping matters is that that the U.S. and my area specifically had dealt with some pretty big storm weather, and we're still getting some storm weather. I don't know if that might be contributing, but sure as shit doesn't help. But yeah, for that Twitch situation, the Twitchuation, I imagine they either got hacked or somebody or some person just messed up when it came to resetting the system there. And as far as I know, I think people that may have been live streaming didn't encounter anything. I could be wrong, because the streamer I was watching didn't really say anything. Like, they didn't know anything was wrong until someone pointed it out to them. So I'm under the impression just that they were going through a server reset, possibly like a manual reset, and perhaps that's what did it. But then the waters get a little muddy there, because it's like, if that were the case, then why did their Twitch support Twitter account go online and start telling people, hey, we don't really understand the situation as it is right now. We'll keep an eye on it as it progresses. So anybody's guess is as good as mine. I just think maybe they were attempting to do some server maintenance or resetting some things, and then it just the whole thing just farted on them as it went down, and a lot of people lost access to their accounts. Like, just no one could log in. A lot of streamers couldn't log in. All right, let's give Hoshino the money. We needed to gather 3 mil. So you found the money?
Yes.
Me and my friends managed it somehow. I owe it all to them. I mean, I'm also the CEO of the highest company in the entire area. Maybe I should have asked for more and kept the change. Not even funny, sir. We worked our asses off to hold up our end of the bargain. How are things on your side? Well, in that regard, unfortunately, there's no way to let you down easy. I haven't found anyone. No one who can handle Ijincho, huh? Right. With Aoki's popularity behind him, finding someone who stands a chance against Kume is no small task. Understandable, I guess. But I still intend to work on it, I promise. And you've held up your end of the bargain. Yeah, I have to skip town for a while to take care of some stuff. I hope you got some good news when I get back. Really? Where are you going? Osaka. Sultan Bori, specifically. That's a rather sudden, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, that's where Arakawa-san needs me, and he's counting on me to be there. And who did you hear that from? A fellow Yakuza guy from before I went to prison. He called me. I've heard rumblings about Arakawa heading to Osaka on my end as well. The captain of the Omi Alliance is getting out of prison, so he's going to be there when he gets out. The captain, huh? So he's higher than Arakawa-san since he's just the acting captain.
Very well.
Correct. Masaru Watase. It will probably be the first time Watase and Arakawa meet. To Watase, Arakawa is just an outsider from Kanto who shot up the ranks in his absence. If he makes even the smallest mistake in that meeting, it could be his undoing. Even Arakawa might be nervous about that. You think that's what he needs help? You think that's what he needs help with? I don't know about that. You can ask him yourself, but a word of caution. Yeah? I just hope you don't get another bullet to the chest the moment you make eye contact with the man. Well, I've just got to trust him. To be honest, I've never really stopped. I'm going because he asked me to. I'm sure it'll be different this time. Oh, poor Ichiban. I wish I had more subordinates like you. Yeah, honestly. So yeah, this, Arakawa's son is the big villain.
This Sotenbori thing personally.
Yes. Remember, as acting captain, Arakawa is merely keeping the seat warm for Watase. Being there in person will be a show of respect and good faith.
Fine. But why am I just now hearing about this? I said I wanted to know if he so much as breathed somewhere outside his usual places.
My apologies, young master. I only just found out myself.
Really now? Well, all we can do now is wait and see.
Wait and see what, exactly?
Masaru Watase and Masumi Arakawa are finally meeting in person after how long? If I know my dad, they're not just gonna say hi and be on their merry ways.
I highly doubt they're plotting anything.
Isn't the Omi chairman still bedridden? I've heard it's terminal.
Yes, that's correct.
Then it's past time for a potential successor to be formally named.
Actually, it may not be that urgent yet. But then again, the chairman might say Watase's release from prison is a good time to step down.
And then Watase would become chairman, naturally. I'm sure his reign would be a very long one. But Omi history will take a very different course if, say, Watase disappeared.
What?
I'm thinking dear old dad might try to make it happen.
Oh.
I don't know if that's Arakawa-san's style, exactly.
You don't think so? Remember when I asked Dad to sell out the Tojo clan during the 3K plan? Well, I never told him to bring in the Omi Alliance. He did that all on his own. I think it was a good decision, actually. Don't you?
Well, sure.
Thanks to him, the Tojo were driven out of Kamurocho. The 3K plan was a wild success, and my approval rating skyrocketed. I expected the Tojo clan to fall hard, but I didn't think some third-rate Tojo vermin like Dad could ever worm his way into their top ranks. Shrewd of him to do that during all the commotion. I thought he was a slow, antiquated Yakuza, and certainly not the type of man who could catch me off guard. Huh. I guess power really does corrupt, huh?
Yeah, the son here seems like the big
Dad
villain.
marries Watase and takes over the Omi Alliance. I benefit too. Having him there would be very convenient for me.
Who voices Aoki?
just
I forget if I.
What's that?
He hasn't told me about any plan to off Watase at their meeting. That's evidence against my theory.
Real
We'll have
Aoki
to see what
actor.
happens. If all they
Will
do is
Yun
greet each
Lee.
other,
Okay, that's
I
his
was wrong.
voice as him.
Look.
I really like his voice.
On the other hand, if he wastes Watase and still doesn't see fit to tell me, that would be
okay.
a betrayal I cannot tolerate.
Oh, he's fairly recent actually, as far as
Arakawa-san
acting.
won't betray you.
So his big
He better
roles.
His little
are-
Yakuza club only has power because I extend it to them.
So it looks like he
I've
voiced
come a long
in
way since the
Wish
Kamurocho 3K
Dragon,
plan.
Blade Runner
I'm at the
Black
top of the
Lotus, which I
political
don't know
pyramid
anything
now,
about,
which means
and
I need to
then
know
Mortal
what's happening
Kombat
in
X,
the
he voiced
underworld.
Kung Lao.
The hierarchy
Okay,
should be
that's
very
cool.
clear at this point, and I expect people to fall in line. That's a matter of policy, and family is no exception.
Was he the bald guy in Wish Dragon?
Sawashiro. Between me and my father, to whom would you swear complete
Let
fealty?
me check that again. I haven't seen Wish Dragon, so I don't really know the characters. I
His
wouldn't say he's
orders were to put
bald.
you and your interests above everything else.
My interest is for you to watch his every move.
I don't
and
know
report them to
if
me.
I don't know if he didn't look
I'll send
bald.
Tendo to Osaka. He seems to have rapport with Arakawa-san.
But yeah, it seems he hasn't really hadn't seen any work for 2022, but I hope he gets any because I like his stuff.
Duh! Patriarch Tendo, when'd you get in?
Just this afternoon. Tomorrow, the captain's getting out of prison.
Oh, really?
Not something civilians like you need
Oh,
to worry
that's a
about.
civilian. I was like,
The
wait.
wise thing to do would be to mind your own business.
Is that a threat, sir? Don't joke like that, man. Your fists ought to require a weapons permit.
Say what now?
Nothing. I got work to do, just like you said. See ya.
Okay, so civilians in Yakuza are like, hey man, how's it going, Patriarch? The Grand! Oh. Hello, Grand. Oh man, it's been so long. Not since Yakuza Q... No. Was it Kiwami 2 that I was last in this as Kiryu? I don't think so.
Hey, can I get a refill over here?
Oh, make it 2.
Hey,
Gonna buy
You look like a
$100
teenage
bottles of
girl waiting
champagne.
for a text from her boyfriend. Put it down and relax. Have a drink with us.
Yeah, we're in Osaka after all.
Where's Song Hui?
Stop giving me shit! See, this is why I wanted to come alone.
Oh, there
Where
he
are
is.
you going, Kasuga-san?
I bet it's not to take a leak. He hardly drank a sip.
Well, it is a take a leak, and I'm doing it right here. Pisses on the floor. Wait for Mitsu to call. Oh man! Oh, they changed the layout of it all. It's not filled with seats all the way up to the stage this time. Oh man, it's nice to see old locations like this that change over time. Does my heart good. Ichiban, where are you going? It's way too dangerous just to walk around.
I'm getting antsy waiting for this call from Mitsu. Could be any second now.
Didn't he say he was busy planning Watase's welcome back from prison party?
Something like that. Some big party at Omi HQ. What a load of crap, huh? Can't he see that Arakawa-san's plans are way more important?
Well, but wasn't he expecting you to be here tomorrow, not today? Dude, you're the one
But
who
it's as
jumped
the
gun
gorilla
and
song
got
goes,
here
tomorrow
early.
comes today.
Kinda douchey for you to complain now.
Who are you, Mama Kasuga?
Yes,
Someone's
I'm
gotta
basically your mom.
But hey, listen. I overheard something that'll interest you. There was a group of people in here chatting about Arakawa being in town. It's big news, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, sounds like folks are worried that a war might break out between Arakawa and Watase. It's just a rumor, but wisdom of the crowd and all.
Shh! I got a text.
Yeah? From Mitsu?
Aw, man, what the hell?
The text is like, you just got a follow on your Tumblr account. Jody B964 followed you on Tumblr. Her profile has a link that if you follow, she'll make sure that you get followers all across Tumblr. And it's just a pop-up scam. Cause man, since starting my Tumblr, I have been getting more and more bot follows than I ever have. The text is just a friend sending a shitpost pic. Yeah, it's like dick butt or something.
What's wrong?
It's from Nick Ogata. He texted me, I finally got a pic with Kamala. Great, so glad you told me.
Wow, you
about
actually
that,
kind
Nick.
of,
Ichiban, did you see my
you kind
photo?
of, wow, Combo, you kind of
Nobody
called
ever
it,
manages to get a pic
sort
like
of.
that. Bet Bunny, he's so crafty, you never know where his fuzzy little ears will pop up. I'm beside myself. I can't believe I found him.
All right, I get it.
Huh? What's
Nick's-
on your coat?
Nick's elation is similar to when I found that DVD of Berserk and I got sad immediately after.
I'm sorry, but I'm really tied up right now. It'd be a big help if you didn't call me for a couple days, okay?
Well, look who's a busy bee. You visiting a lot of pretty flowers these days?
No, it's nothing about girls! Listen, I'll call you when things settle down. I'm happy you found Kamala.
I was just teasing. Why are you so mad? Be more like Kamala.
It's just a
He's
game.
never
Why you have to be
hopping
mad?
I gotta go, man!
Yeah. Hopping mad? Sorry.
Hey, Kasuga. If you're gonna be a pain in everyone's ass, just go to Omi HQ already.
Huh?
Come on. Since when do you sit around and wait for anyone, anyhow? Besides, if a war really does break out,
Adachi, are you
these people
drunk?
think, your precious Arakawa-san could be in actual danger.
Hey, Adachi-san.
Is he drunk already?
You're absolutely right. Screw waiting.
Ichiban.
Time to go.
Ichiban.
That's it.
Like devils on each other's shoulders.
Yeah, time to store Omi HQ. Oh!
Listen,
We're heading into Omi Alliance HQ tomorrow, and who knows what'll happen. Better be ready for anything. Pretty sure there's a big shopping center down by the river.
Yep.
I heard that they've got a cutout of Chris Farley dressed as his Matt Foley character too. Really weird and hyper specific. If you don't know that joke, if you don't know that reference, I'm sorry. It's a very classic Saturday Night Live skit that a lot of people ought to at least see once. Like, I understand, like, for some it may not be their style of comedy, but I think it's still funny to this day. How to gather some cash. I'm gonna see also if I can get some different weapons. For those that don't know and would like to know, there was this actor named Chris Farley who was huge in the 80s and 90s, I want to say. He passed away a long time ago, and before he passed away, he did a skit for Saturday Night Live where he played as a motivational speaker who was very, very energetic in his interesting way. And it was a very, very well done skit. One of the most famous in SNL history. And if you watch it, you'll get what I mean. It's just a very interesting skit. And you can see like a couple of the actors as he's performing, they actually can't, they're having trouble keeping themselves from breaking script and laughing. Because that was a thing, you know, some actors during SNL skits just could not, like they couldn't hold in their laughter for certain ones. It was just too funny. All right, so, oh, this looks way easier. You know, Ichiban, you had such a massive bug up your ass about going to Omi HQ. Why are you playing with a crane machine? You don't understand, Nanda. I've got to be able to do this for Part-Time Hero. And this looks way easier than the one back in Ijin Show. Okay, I think maybe if it just gets adjusted a little to the right, it'll work. Come on. Will this work? Yes! Thank you. Alright. Got that in 3 tries. And now I need to get the best. Please let this also be easy. I really don't want to have to deal with the whole Ai and Gongon situation again. I'm gonna try that. And I'm not gonna really run into the luck that I had in a prior crane game situation I had before. Because I did have one instance, God, back when I played Yakuza 0 and streamed it, I was attempting to get one of the toys out of a crane game, and the collision got weird in the crane game itself, and the prize just fell through and I won it anyway, which was really funny. But I don't think I'm gonna get that kind of luck here, unfortunately. Someday I would want I would want to go to one of those big crane game places that they've got in Japan if I were to ever go. And it would be ideal to end up giving that a try, among other things. But man, you'd have to really budget yourself to make sure you don't blow all your money. Because much like any other kind of store, I imagine crane game shops also have their way of like, no, I gotta do one more purchase, you know? Which can be very painful. Because I imagine... like, this probably doesn't match up at all to any kind of real-life deals with the crane game stuff, but... it at the very least would be similar enough to be like, okay, yeah, this is a general idea of the experience.
Tip over! Do it! Tip over! Tip over, you stupid little baby!
Damn it! Don't go poggers mode when you see a rare figure or plush of your favorite character. No. The reason why I wouldn't is probably because characters I would want figures of likely would not be available in a crane game. I highly doubt that I would ever find a good figure, good smile figure of Zagreus in a crane game machine. I would be very surprised if that were the case. Like if I found, I've talked about this before, but when it comes to figure stuff, like getting figures, I'm actually relatively more on the picky side regarding what kind of figures I want to grab. Like, I'm never really one to grab like seasonal stuff or special event stuff unless it's a couple of factors that go into it. Factor one, if it's a character that I really, really, really like. Two, if it's from a series I enjoy but doesn't get figures very often, if ever. Three, if it's just something that's not, as readily available.
I can't believe how lit up the city is at night.
Imagine how much electricity this street alone drains up.
And speaking of which, did you know Kansai runs at a different electrical frequency than Kanto?
What the heck? You made it sound all sci-fi.
It's not. Kanto simply runs their electricity at 50 hertz.
Really?
Whereas Kansai uses 60 hertz instead. So when you go from here to Kanto, some of your electronics might not work.
Huh. You know your shit. Wait a sec. Were you gonna try and leech power all the way from Sotenbori?
That's ridiculous.
You even have to ask? It'd be way too much work to steal different currents of electricity.
That's really not the issue.
Interesting, I didn't know that. So I guess Osaka would be more in line of getting 60 FPS gameplay, or at least easier than in Tokyo. Interesting. That's really cool to know. I did not know that. But yeah, some of the examples I can think of as far as figures that I would 100% want to get for myself if I were to ever start on a more serious collection, like, I have some figures, but I wouldn't say it's really a super strong collection. And I'd say the most niche things that I have as far as getting a figure is a small figure of Link from Zelda Minish Cap, because it was $20 and Minish Cap's my favorite handheld Zelda, and I did not think that this would actually exist. And I also have a figure of Deedlit from Record of Lotus War that was like a build figure that my Dungeon Master was very nice to assemble for me, because I don't know how to do those kind of Gunpla plastic assembly things at all. I've got a small Cruella Lucifer figure from Hunter x Hunter. I've got a Triss Marigold figure, and I've got like a sort of action figure play arts thing of the Dragon Quest VIII hero. But there are some figures that I'm keeping my eye out on as far as in the event that I have a strange, shiny Pokemon style encounter with it. One is I wouldn't say so much as it's a figure as it is a bust. I think I still have the picture of it. It's available secondhand, but, well, I say available, but it's like, if it were in a secondhand store, it would be available. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Is it in this file? Oh, no, it's not in here anymore. Damn it. Okay. Well, the figure that I looked for was a Gonkutsuo Count of Monte Cristo bust of the Count and the main character Albert. And when I saw that figure on the AmiAmi English website, I fucking cannot tell you the visceral goddamn reaction I had towards that. It was insane. Like, it's never gonna be available, at least not easily, but man, would it be so cool to have. So that's the best contender. It's from a series that doesn't get merch often. It's of a character and characters I like. It hit all the criteria. But then there was recently a pop-up parade announcement of Zagreus from Hades getting a figure, so that's cool. And it's like a full figure, not an Nendoroid. Not to discredit Nendoroids or anything, but the figure looks really good. If you saw it on Twitter, it looks really good. I remember a Kino's Journey figure that I saw once. I really liked the look of that, although admittedly Kino's Journey, like, I wouldn't say it's one of, I don't know, I saw it and I really liked it, but I wouldn't say it's a super huge favorite of mine, probably within like top 30. And then for, God, there's a lot of, what was another one? Okay, I'm not a big Mega Man fan, but I would get this probably for a friend of mine.
Hey, Sacha. Tell me you love me, but in the Kansai dialect.
What the? Why?
I don't know, I just think girls speaking Kansai sound cute.
Then let me love you, darling.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Say something else.
I'm a little tight on money this month. Maybe a big sweetheart like you could help.
Well, shoot. Here you go. 500,000 yen.
Much obliged. Hey now, I'm only counting 50.
That's the Osakan way for you.
What is the Osakan way?
I'm pretty sure that's just between them.
That's odd. Damn it, I should have got... Oh, fuck, I didn't get Zhao's bond up. Damn it. I don't know what my level needs to be at this time. You jumped and flew a little by kicking your legs in the air? Yeah, my reaction to some of the figures that I have seen that apparently are real, that I didn't think could be real, was like, ha, and I fly away. But as I said... Wait.
Watch me.
Get over here! I got this!
Oh my god.
You're in it now!
This fucking music! Bitrate looks fine here.
I got this!
Eyes on me.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the bitrate. Bitrate's actually looking okay. It's around 37, 3700. The music. This is dirty jazz.
Okay. You wanna fight? Come on, let's go!
This could be better.
Yeah, okay, I was not expecting new music. That was a good surprise.
Hey, there's an autograph of Noemi Tanaka.
Who's that?
She's what's called an underground idol.
Oh, didn't know you were into that kind of thing, Nanba.
I wouldn't say I'm into it. I just had an interest at one point.
Oh.
But based on the signature we've got here, that would place this shot from about 6 years ago. Pretty rare, actually.
Sounds like you had more than an interest, dude.
Nah, Moepan stopped signing your name that way after her second record tour is all.
Not you too.
I'm not that into idol stuff, I really just need to say. But, what was I on about? Right, so one other figure that I saw that I didn't expect was real, but I'd get anyway just because I thought it was awesome looking. I found a figure from Mega Man X5 that was of X himself, like X in his ultimate armor, cradling, holding Zero in his arms while he's just completely dismantled.
Nanchan, what's wrong? You get tired
And I'm like,
all
oh
of a
my
sudden?
god, that's
fine.
awesome.
At least that's what I'd say if I didn't feel like a sack of bricks.
You know what? Let's rest up then.
Nanchan, is that supposed to be his nickname?
Well, sort of, but only Sachan gets to call him that.
Maybe our friend Jungi Han would like a nickname.
Huh?
Iconic scene. Yeah, it's a good one.
Han-chan.
I'd prefer if you did not call me Hanchan.
It's all good, Han-chan. Now let's go get some ramen and fried rice.
Are you trying to distract me with food?
Wouldn't dream of it, Han-chan. Hope you're hungry.
Fine. Do as you please.
Let me find that figure, actually. It's such a good, like, it's not even just like, oh, wow, really? They made one after this specific scene? But it's really well done. Like, it's an incredibly detailed figure. Where the fuck is it? I was browsing on a store called Mandarake, and that's where I found it. If only I could fucking find it again. Is that's, I think this is it. Okay, so that's an eBay thing. Yeah, that makes sense. A specified figure like this probably would cost around $325 used. Trying to find a better picture of it. Okay, here we are. This is a better picture. Oh, much better picture. Let me just... Okay, do that. I'll probably... You know what, while I'm here... And I found the Gonkutsuo statue I was just talking about. If only I could... There's a better picture. Okay, so first, let me show you the Mega Man X5 figure. And again, I'm not that much of a Mega Man fan in any capacity. My only real exposures as far as the games is trying the demo of 11. And that's it. And then there was the... Ah, shit, what else was there? All right, let me move that over there to this file, then... Look at this fucking figure! Look at this! Even if you're not that much of a Mega Man fan, tell me you wouldn't get this figure. Look at that! Isn't that cool as shit? That is such a cool figure! Like... It's such a specific scene to do a statue of, but damn, look at that! Oh man, I love it. I love the look of it. It's such a cool looking figure. Even the dents from the last battle. Yeah, even the dents and the cracks and stuff. That's just love it. Love the look of it. Such a nice figure. And then. I'm gonna hide this. Let me get the other one that I found that I would want to get a thing of. Like, if I could find this figure, I would buy this and have it displayed, without a doubt. Not a figure collector, only a really recent figure collector, but I want some of them rarer, nicher stuff. Like, I'm not the kind of person that's just like, oh, my favorite waifu, but not Alice in Wonderland outfit. Not there's anything wrong with that. It's just I have my preferences. And I know I've shown this off before, but look at this fucking thing. Look at the fucking energy of this bust. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's so fucking... It's so good. It's so good. This is the kind of shit that I look for. Like, more niche, not as super mainstream, not anything that's based on super specific crossovers, unless it's... Like, I want to find stuff that's on the rarer, nicher side. Stuff that, you know, makes me feel like, yeah, this is something I'm more satisfied with than just hoarding a shit ton of the same character but in different outfits. This is what I'm more into. This right here. Now, it's not to say I wouldn't get anything of more recent stuff. I mean, as I said, the Zagreus figure from Hades also is one that I would consider getting. But again, that's not... Like, I wouldn't really want to get something like Zagreus in a Christmas outfit, you know? Like, I get my thing and then I'm happy with it. So that's my deal. I have my wants as far as figures go, and I have my criteria. And let's just say that fucking criteria got hit hard by that Gankutsuo figure. It was like, as soon as I saw that, I had this fucking like religious epiphany that someday I'll have it. Someday it will be mine. I don't know when, but it may happen.
I got this.
Champagne, anyone?
Okay, eyes on me.
Let's go.
Kick your ass.
Watch me.
Like, besides anything like Zagreus, I would also love to get figures of Yakuza characters too. Like, I imagine if they ever did like Figmas or statues or what have you of Kiryu. Nanba, yeah, exactly. Actually, wait, no, there is a statue of Kiryu. I forgot. There's a statue of Kiryu in like mid-swing of a bike. See, it's stuff like that, like just these really different things compared to just, oh, here's Miku, but in like a cool dessert outfit in collaboration with a pastry shop or something. Like, am I explaining myself well? Am I stating my case well enough as far as the figure stuff goes? I like to get things that aren't... I like to find and potentially plan on getting figures that aren't that aren't just like super mainstream, but not like super I don't know. I'm not explaining myself very well. Hopefully I got my point across, sort of. All right, I have... This can go away. I'm not selling the bronze plate because I need that for a thing. But I do want to check this. Oh! Ah! That's actually better than what I could have. Wait, 1 million yen? An extremely questionable hat that reminds one of a certain shady religious group. Is that a reference to a Sega game that I'm not getting? This may be a reference to a Sega game that I'm not... It wouldn't be Phantasy Star. No, not Phantasy Star. What would this be a reference to? Minister hat. Reference. Is it a reference? It's not really saying anything about it. I don't know, that line made me think it was a reference to something, but I guess not. Either way, I can't afford any of these, but it'd probably be something to look into, because that's first... Okay. So, Jungi-Han, Zhao, Psycho, and Nanba.
Good to go.
I feel like I should grind a little money. But Like, I want to grind a little money just so I can probably get one of those weapons for my party members, but I'm not sure how well that'll go over. Come on. Hey. Tojo. There we go.
Is it just me, or do the people here speak like comedians?
Yeah, even regular conversations are like a manzai comedy. One person plays the fool, and one doesn't give a shit.
Well, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool if everyday conversations were funnier. All right, Sachan, hit me with a punchline.
You're asking me?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
I can't just come up with something on the spot.
You're not even trying to play a fool.
There's a reason for that.
Yes. See, sometimes the clown moment has to be... You can't force a clown moment. A clown moment has to be...
Some older lady just came up and complimented me. She said I had a really
don't
nice
know.
outfit and...
The clown moment must come to you. You can't force
I
it
guess
to.
the question is, what was she wearing?
The clown moment doesn't want to eat. The clown moment wants to hunt.
She was decked out in leopard print from head to toe. Shit was loud.
Sounds like your typical Osakan grandma.
I bet you anything she felt a similar vibe from you.
Should I be happy about that?
The Obatarian. Zhao encountered an Obatarian. Oh man, that kind of makes me want an Obatarian punch-out partner. I forget what the actual word for it is.
Bring the pain.
But yeah, like, my merch collecting stuff is definitely on a more recent scale. Although a lot of cool figures have been announced that made me go like, God damn it, I wish I could afford some of these. Like, recently there was a pre-order announcement for a figure of Gon from Hunter x Hunter. Quality's back to normal, but check Twitter though, that was funny. Oh, baby. Yeah, I don't know why my bitrate's been... Because before I left for my trip, my bitrate was all completely fine. But I guess maybe Twitch is just still having some problems, or maybe it's my internet. I don't know. It just seems to me like maybe things aren't really doing so hot. Okay, so I might need to interact with this at some point. Specifically the top left image. Yeah, I saw. That was... That could possibly be another 7TV emote that I add because I'm having too much fun adding those. The Death Knuckle? What the fuck?
You're weak. I'm in there. You're in it now. Yeah? Take this. I got this. On it. Out of my way. I'm over here. Come on now.
Buster Holmes? Yeah. Actually, no, damn it. I should have brought Buster Holmes out. Actually, no. I'll bring Buster Holmes out on the final attack. There we go.
Fun with this.
I'll bring him out on the final attack.
Let's do it.
Oh, God. This guy hurts.
You're in for it now.
Check this out. Ass kicking time. Bring it on.
God, this music's good.
Let's pop some coal.
Ah, weak to that. Good. Good to know. Alright, so I need to heal. Ichiban.
You're in for it now.
I got you. Thanks, yo.
Watch me.
Come on.
Can I do this?
Yeah? Be still, would you?
Yep, got him. Nice and stunned.
Bring you want to fight? I'm over here. Let's get it done. Come on now. On it. Here we go. Yeah, let's go. Have fun with this.
Nice.
Well, you're weak.
I'm gonna do just a norm. I want to see how a blade attack does. Okay, neutral damage. Good to know.
Cool.
You're in for it.
I think I may need. I think I may need a bit more damage done.
That's better. I got this. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna actually have none but power snooze because he's taking some hits.
Yeah? You wanna fight?
Watch me.
Oh dear fucking god! All right, that was a bad idea.
Take this.
Don't move.
You're weak. On it. Out of my way! Your heart's all mine! Yeah. Check this out! Let's go! Well,
At least we get to listen to good music.
prepare yourself. Yeah.
All right, Nanba. Nanba, barf on him.
This. Just gonna stand there?
Nanba, Nanba.
Oh, that reeks. Right. You're in it now. Eyes out. Happy birthday! Let's do it. Get serious.
Watch me.
Take this.
Do this again.
Be still, would you?
Okay.
That does really good damage. I imagine this is. I imagine he's the kind of guy to say his name before every sentence, like the Boulder does. The Death Knuckle is feeling very conflicted over fighting a foreman, a homeless man, some weird freelance punch person, and a host. The Death Knuckle, though, will end up doing it if provoked. Fun fact, I apparently learned that the guy that voiced the Boulder in Avatar was an actual wrestler who got the role by complete accident.
My way. Champagne, anyone?
Okay, I think this is a good enough.
Let's see. Who the?
All right, Buster Holmes. Yeah, it was like, it was just by sheer happenstance that this wrestler happened to like offer himself to audition to be the Boulder on Avatar, and he got the role. So yeah, there you go. Just a fun little fact for you. Boulder voiced by a real wrestler.
Thanks for calling Pound Mix.
I got this.
Well, that didn't end up working. I did it though.
I feel the stats going up.
Sweet.
I'll take it.
Look at me go.
I'm getting stronger.
All right, I would want to get some food for the party, and then we will. Actually, let's go to the sushi place. We'll do a food thing with the party, and then we'll continue with the story. Ooh, another bronze plate.
How exciting. Watch me.
You want to fight? Here we go.
Cool.
Come on now. Over here.
Yeah. Watch this.
I got this.
I do find it funny when your attacks do end up overlapping and hitting your party by accident. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
Okay.
Bonk.
You're in it now. What was that?
What is that move?
Watch me.
All right. Treat party to sushi.
Well,
If I can get to. Hold on.
cool. Check this out. Here we go.
Have fun with this.
You're in it now. Conquer that.
Watch me.
Weak.
Bring it on.
Come on now. Got something for you. On.
I'm gonna do. Wait, what's this one? Deal ice damage to an enemy by shaking around an ice bucket, mainly the enemy and other enemies around it with a cold.
Let's go.
The ice bucket challenge from 2015.
Bring it on.
Watch this.
Actually, was that 2015? Remember that ice bucket challenge that people did? I don't remember how long ago that was. COVID's messed up my timeline about a lot of things past and present. And it was for a good cause and everything, but it was a really big trend that a lot of people went on to do for. Please turn around. I want to just take my buddies to sushi.
Okay, scouted out the closest bathroom.
What was that number?
When visiting a new city, the most important thing you can do is identify where you can take your next dump.
Hey, that's actually kinda smart. You find that in some travel tips? Or...
Ah, that's pure hobo instinct at work.
Huh. That works for me.
Nanba's got the right head on his shoulders for that one. That's actually a good thing to do. If anytime you ever go to a new location, you always figure out where the restrooms are first. That's actually, yeah, good instincts there, Nanba. That works. Good instinct. Oh no, this is the fried place. I forgot about that.
Delicious.
We're almost at max. We're getting to max bond with Nanba pretty soon. Okay. Let's cross the bridge and then we can do the story. Yeah, they have various kinds of fried stuff that you could end up trying in Japan as far as different things to do. One of which that apparently America has also got is fried banana. Has anyone ever tried that? I hear things about it and I kind of look at it with this odd expression because I remember that was a thing in King of the Hill too, where it was like Bill and Boomhauer discover fried bananas and they're like, oh my god, and then they just start frying a bunch of random shit and I'm like, how does that work? Because I hear about things like fried pickles, fried bananas, there's chicken fried steak. Never heard of that? Yeah, it's a thing. Actually, how would a fried banana taste? Yeah, pan-fried honey bananas. Pan-fried cinnamon bananas. Yeah, they aren't. I mean, they're not going to be healthy because any health benefits that the banana has for you will just get offset by the oils and stuff that you use in the frying process. I don't know. That's a weird one. That's an odd. Fried chicken? Yeah, exactly. Refried chicken. Zhao, is this the shopping center you mentioned? Yeah, but looks like it's under construction. Are they not open? Dang. What the fuck? Yappy. Shall I Huh? Whoa! The robot talked! Oh, it's a Yappy-kun. Yappy-kun? A guide robot. A lot of mobile phone stores and supermarkets have been getting them to greet customers and stuff. You never seen one?
Wow.
Huh. That's, high tech. So that means this guy is greeting us, right?
Yeah.
Guess so. Maybe they actually are open. What would you like? Shall I show you in? Nice cosplay. Please tell me how you made that. Yeah, Combo, this would be perfect for your helmet. Go for it, little guy. Yappy, right this way. And I love that everybody else is just like, oh no, we just have full-on robots that are guiding us. Lord knows in America, we'd shit ourselves if we saw something like this.
What?
What even is this? Is this a training room? This doesn't look open at all.
Yo.
What's the big idea, Yappy? Where's the shopping area? Shopping? I'm sorry, I don't understand shopping. Welcome to the Sultanbori Battle Arena. Battle Arena?
This is a place where warriors with confidence in their skills come to clash. Where the strong challenge the stronger than we have selected.
All fights are broadcast live to our members. Any challenger who succeeds in defeating their foes will receive a reward. Kamurocho has an underground coliseum just like this. I suppose they must be national. Sure, us Americans think it's a Terminator. Exactly. Oh, God. Wait. Hold on. A Siri or Alexa, but with Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice. You can't say that wouldn't be popular. In fact, that was something that my dad and I talked about when we were on our trip, is like, what would we do? What would other voice options be? Would celebrities offer to do voiceover or have their voices be turned into an automated voice thing? Like, imagine a Gordon Ramsay style Alexa situation, or a Siri. Would sell? Yeah, it would fucking sell as a modification or an addition if possible. For a payment of $50, you can have Gordon Ramsay be your new Siri added. Just say, "Hey Gordon," and then submit your request. Hey Gordon, I need directions to this bakery. I need directions to this bakery that's a short drive away. I don't remember the exact directions. Okay, so first you've got to take a left, you muppet, and then you take a straight road, and then you go on the next left at the lights, and the direction will be on your left. Or something like that. Like, I remember a commercial where it was like Alexa stopped working, and then a bunch of celebrities contributed it, and Gordon was in there, and he's like, "You need a recipe for a fucking grilled cheese sandwich." And it was really funny. And that made me think, like, man, what if? What if? Now then, have at it. Go fight. Oh yeah, go fight. Sure. Listen, you little robot, we don't have any intentions of fighting for the enjoyment of your people.
No.
Actually, it may not be a bad idea. Huh? We may be fighting in the Omi Alliance soon. This could be the perfect opportunity to polish up. Besides, underground members only establishments like this tend to have a lot of backing. I'm sure the rewards will be more than worth it. We could all upgrade our weapons and equipment and train while we're at it. The benefits outweigh the risks, in my humble opinion. Well, I guess when you put it that way. We will not force you to participate. If you wish to fight, talk to me anytime. We do not turn away challengers. We do not hunt down those who leave. Our arena is always open to you.
Got it.
All right, got it. Can I fight the robot? I want to fight the robot. I kind of want to fight the robot. Okay, once we're ready, let's take a taxi to the Omi HQ. Adachi, you just couldn't keep your stupid drunken mouth shut. He just had to go and be... He had to hit the Arakawa button. He had to hit the Arakawa button. I'll give it a go. I'll give this arena a go. Okay, so we got an item box, and I think that's the exit. Okay, enemy strength level 35 to 36, dice cane, win within 10 turns, get a gold moth. Okay. Oh, so it's like the path of... No, not the Path of Pain. The Wheel of Harma in Dragon Quest. You gotta win within a certain amount of turns to get the best prize. Like, you get a baseline prize, but if you do it within a certain condition, you get a best prize. Oh my god.
Take this. Let's go.
You hearing this music? If he asked it, they'd be happy to. I hope so.
Bring it on.
Get serious. Cool.
Eyes on me.
I'm over here.
Check this out.
Let's go.
Okay.
There we go. Pineapple pen chords. Yeah, they're. It's interesting to listen to. The music in this game is just top notch so far. Just throughout the game, I've had no weak tracks.
You're in for it now.
Just stand there.
Come on now. I'm going presidential on you. Yeah. Watch this. You're in it now.
Over here. Well,
Take this.
Don't move.
Want to fight? Cool. Check this out.
I probably should have changed Ichiban's job before I went out to this place, huh?
For it now.
Well, this could probably be counted as some kind of challenge.
out of my way. Champagne, anyone?
Okay. I got this.
You think you can win?
Wait, I don't know what turn I'm on.
Watch me.
You're in it now. You're weak.
Prepare yourself.
Ooh, that's good experience, actually.
Excellent.
Yes!
Nice.
I did it!
Was that within 10 turns? I don't know if that was within 10 turns or not. Huh? Okay, so there's our prize. Okay, yeah, no, we didn't reach it. I wish there was like a turn tracker there. Yeah, let's do one more. Or let's check it at least. Then we could do it. Win without having any allies knocked out. Okay, so it's not always a turn-based thing. Or based on how many turns you take. Okay, that's actually good to know. Yeah, because this'll... Okay, that'll be good for Zhao, actually. So... let's get Nanba's new cane equipped, and then do that. Never mind, let's not equip Nanba's new cane, because that new cane's not very good.
Let's do it.
Well, just gonna stand there.
I got this. Take this. You want to fight?
On it.
You're in for it.
I got the Goyo.
Ah.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Cool.
Weak.
I need to see what this one looks like. I need to see this. Orbital fucking laser.
Let's get nutty.
It even says Kasuga on it. What? Save more, smile less. Amazon, we have an orbital fucking laser. Let's get nutty. Yeah.
You're in for it now.
Yeah, this is nutty.
Come on.
Just gonna stand there.
Watch me.
Okay, I think I might feel it. I think I might be biting off more than I can chew with this one.
Out of my way!
You're in for it now.
I'm over here!
Wanna fight?
Need to restore some MP.
You can win!
You're weak.
Not good.
I'm over here!
Take this. A gift for you.
Just stand there. On it.
Let me do this.
Cool. Who do I call?
You're in for it now.
I'm over here!
Let's do this. Bikers. Where'd you get the Jason Voorhees? That is from a side quest where I proceeded to, like, that side quest was from learning that there was a mass killer, in quotes, but it turned out to be the son of a butcher who was just really terrible at cutting meat and being really wasteful. So he was practicing his meat cutting capabilities, and he just so happened to be super tall, super fucking buff, wear a hockey mask, and be covered in blood all the time.
Get serious.
Prepare yourself.
You're in for it now.
I'm over here!
I got this.
Bring it on. Right. Out of my way! I give to you!
You're in for it now.
Come on now.
You think you can win?
I got this.
Bring it on.
Let's see.
Have fun with this. Watch this.
Try to get the sign guy down first. There we go.
Watch me.
You're in it now. A gift for you.
Beautiful.
I'll take it.
Hey. Okay, Zhao, is that any better than what you've got now? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, wait, but I actually have something better. I really ought to change Ichiban's job. I should have changed it before I left for Osaka. Damn it. But yeah, it was just a side quest where it was like, there's a mass killer somewhere. I've been hearing rumors about it. And you go to the place at night and it's like, oh, wait, hold on. No, it's just a guy that's just trying to practice meat cutting techniques. All right. So we take a taxi, but I want to take the people out to sushi. Specifically the sushi place that you went to as Majima in Zero. I'm just looking around for stuff. Seeing if I can find any potential safes or Tojo Clan crests. Still don't know what I'm meant to do with those, because... yeah.
So beautiful along the river. Oh, and look, some benches even have parasols. Perfect for a quiet moment.
Huh. Oh, fuck. What? Edison of Anarchy. Wait, that's actually kind of cool sounding.
Yeah? Take this. I got this. A gift for you.
Well, too bad the thing got interrupted, but you know what? I'll take that.
Out of my way!
Do it.
Who you? Happy birthday! Too hot!
Gotta hold it together. Who do I call?
You know what? I'll bring him out just to show you. Show you what this guy's all about.
Time to call a friend! I summon you!
And of course, he turns around, and but the thing is that the meat looks, that beef looks perfectly cut.
Okay, bring it on.
I'm over here.
Have fun with this.
Endless love. Let's see.
Yeah. That didn't turn out very well. Shit. Alright, I'm not gonna bumble around too much now because I do need to heal. Actually, how about we go to this the place with the giant crab on it? That sounds like fun.
I think I might be screwed.
You are? You have
Mr. Freeze? Yeah, kind of Mr. Freeze like, yeah.
Songhee wanted me to bring her back a sample of a local specialty. But things like takoyaki and okonomiyaki would get too mushy to survive the trip back.
So get her some assorted snacks and call it a day.
She'll know right away if I don't put much thought into it. Trust me, she'll see right through me. Seeing as I'd rather avoid that, I need to find exactly what she likes.
Damn, I guess even a guy like you has issues. No wonder your hair's all white.
My hair isn't white. The color is silver ash.
You're wasting your breath trying to convey these things to Ichiban.
I'm getting hungry.
Did you just... Ichiban would probably go like, did you just say your hair was silver ass? Or something like that. Really? No special interaction at this place? Okay. Yeah, apparently this is a real restaurant. Well, somewhat of a real restaurant in Osaka, and it's got this giant crab on top of it, and it actually moves, which is a little unsettling, but it works. But yeah, let's get ourselves over to a taxi and do some stories. Sorry, I'm yawning. I don't know why I'm yawning. Yeah, I can't afford any of the weapons from the pawn shop, which sucks, because some of those look good.
How exciting.
Oh, hello. Mucha lucha? Mucha lucha.
Well. Be still. You think you can win? Cool. On it. Ow.
with this.
Still made it.
Oh, fuck!
Right. Peace out! Oh, that failed.
See ya.
Yeah, no. If he could take down one of my party members with just one skill, there's no chance. Wow, Osaka's no joke. Them Osaka wrestlers are no joke. Okay,
So
now
beautiful
we can
along
have
the river.
this.
Oh, and look, some benches even have parasols. Perfect for a quiet moment.
Huh. How is this any different than the Sakura River back home?
It doesn't look polluted as shit.
No, I wouldn't exactly call the Sakura relaxing.
No way, it's super relaxing. I sleep like a baby by the river.
That's because you freaking live there.
Also, I imagine, Nanba, that perhaps it'd be better to be near a river that at least looks like this and not like it's got full of trash and drunk guy piss. You know, that tends to be the bar that we set as far as our rivers go. Because apparently there are some rivers that are actually pretty safe in terms of fish and trash management. So that's interesting. Like, I think I learned about these little roadside creeks in an area of Japan that are so clean they actually have koi, I believe, swimming in them. I could be wrong. Oh, I can go back to Ijincho. Oh, thank you. Please. I actually would love to change Ichiban's job. Because honestly, I don't really see myself benefiting from the freelancer job that much. Alright, so let's go to Hello Work. And then we'll change Ichiban's job out to something a bit better. Probably... Not sure if I change it to the hero job, but we'll see. Might change it to something different. And I also want to turn in that quest I did. The plush collecting. So let's do that, and then we'll do the story.
Oh, it's you.
Change jobs. You don't need to be that anymore. Man, I want him to be a hero, but at the same time... Nah, I'm gonna change him back to hero. And homeless guy, you're fine with that. Host, you're okay with that. Foreman... Someday I'll get you to the Devil Rocker. Oh, shit! I can check Zhao's bond now, too. I can do that. Yeah.
I'll be rooting for you.
Yeah, I wanted to at least change Ichiban's job. Because the freelancer thing probably wasn't going to yield a whole lot in terms of return. And that seems like something I need to grind for. All right, let's talk to Zhao and I guess Nanba too while we're at this. No, not that. Damn it, no. Doing this. Then we'll report our part-time hero stuff and then we can get to the story. I swear it's this time. All right, let's do Nanba first. Let's get Nanba's bond up. Hold on, I'm getting... hold on, everyone, I'm getting a call. Sorry about that. My mom was just asking me to look into something, doing a little errands around the house. We're good now. Let's keep going. Jeez, Nanba, this is by far the happiest I've ever seen you.
Hey, I see someone's in a good mood.
Of course. I wanted to have a surprise party ever since I was a little kid.
Right.
Wait, did he not ever have a surprise party when he was a kid? Everybody's got to have a surprise party at least once, even if surprises aren't really your thing.
Well, how's it coming along? The party plans, I mean.
Oh, great.
Well, don't overthink it. I'm just grateful for the effort.
No way. I'm using practically all the brain power I have.
I'm using practically 2 of my brain cells for this. 2 out of my 0.
Namba, can I borrow Kasuga for a moment?
Why? What's going on?
It's about your birthday. Wouldn't want to ruin the surprise, now would we?
No, we sure wouldn't. Go do your thing, Ichiban.
Shall we, Kasuga?
Sure.
So I spoke on the phone with the mama who runs the bar.
What bar?
The one Futaba works at. Apparently, she was caught stealing.
Ooh.
She's stealing?
I know. What's more, Futaba is apparently quite a playgirl. I hear her latest boyfriend has her hooked on pachinko.
Jeez.
Anyway, the mama started crying and asked me to get back her money. Futaba should be over at Pirates, one of the local pachinko parlors.
So she's gambling with stolen money?
Yeah.
What a catch.
Yeah, listen. Would you mind taking care of this? I think it'll be a good chance to get more details about Mizue-chan.
Good idea. I can get the money and the info out of Futaba in one fell swoop.
Excellent.
God damn, that is definitely not a good deal. Yikes.
Babe, you hungry for sushi or yakiniku?
Shit, why not both? You hit the freaking jackpot just now.
Baby, I am the jackpot.
You stole from your workplace, lady.
Hold up. Shouldn't you be giving that money back to your boss?
This loser again. What do you even want from me?
A couple things. First, you need to give back the money you stole from your job. And second, I need info on Mizue-chan, a nurse you used to work with. Dreams of going overseas, helping people in need. Any of that ring a bell? Anyway, I know she plans on leaving the country as part of a hospital program. I need to find out when.
Yeah, well, what does she matter to you?
Remember that guy Namba? The one who got busted selling meds? Turns out he didn't do a goddamn thing. It was actually all Mizue-chan. Granted, she only resorted to theft to pay off her parents' debt, but it was Namba who took the fall, admitting to the crimes himself. Yeah, I think he really had a thing for the chick, to be honest with you. Bottom line is, I want to help Namba see Mizue-chan off, and you're my ticket. Huh? You think this is funny?
Wow.
As if Mizue would ever do something so honest.
What do you mean? She said she was inspired by Florence Nightingale.
Yeah? Then tell me, why'd she end up working at a bar in the shittiest part of Ijincho?
Oh,
When
dear.
does she work at a bar?
Ever since she realized her pay was so pathetic that she had to resort to stealing? That sound like a noble nurse to you?
Wait, are you trying to tell me?
Oh, fuck.
That's right, dumbass. I'm Mizue.
Oh.
Futaba's just a hostess name.
Right, yeah, they have hostess names.
You're Mizue? You're nothing like Namba said.
Oh, sure. The creep who could never keep his eyes off me. Just the thought of him makes me want to throw up.
Oh,
Though
no.
he did turn out to be a good patsy. Didn't see that one coming. Guess my little damsel in distress story won him over. You dumb boys are always looking for a chance to play hero.
But what about your parents' big debt?
Are you dense? I wanted some money to hit the pachinko slots with, and that's what I got.
So all that shit about going overseas, following in the footsteps of Nightingale?
I can play such a convincing little angel. All that time I spent in my high school drama club literally paid off.
Ouch.
And you're just fine letting Namba's sacrifice go to waste?
Even if he hadn't intervened, I would have just kept on doing it. Not like it mattered. I knew I'd get busted eventually. Then I just drifted like a flower from city to city, man to man. Heartbreaking, isn't it?
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I'm real torn up. You did my friend dirty there, lady. If he ever finds out he helped the fucking Wicked Witch, he'd die inside.
Son of a bitch. You calling my girl names? I get it, but I'll fuck you up.
Kick his ass, bitch! Send him to my old emergency.
I like that the dude is like, listen, man, I get that you're mad, and honestly, I get why. Totally understandable, but you're still insulting my girl. And it's like, buddy, if you're kind of getting where I'm coming from, okay, I guess they gotta have us fight somehow.
Room.
He's certainly welcome to try. Heck, I'll call the ambulance myself.
Oh yeah? I don't know, man. I'm feeling lucky today. In fact, I'm on a winning streak. Yo, help me kill this scruffy piece of shit. Hell yeah.
All right, and it's just me. No Nanba helping me. I'm sorry, he has a gun? All right, well, you don't even deserve a Giga Swing. You have a gun and your first instinct is to swing at me with it instead of shoot. All right, this guy's just a dumbass. Bat breaker. I don't think you quick draw with that kind of gun, but okay.
That's how you do it.
Oh, baby, that's a lot of money. Ooh, that's good money.
Well, at least I kick ass at Chico.
Babe, wait! Atsushi-chan!
Stop right there. You need to return what you stole.
Barkeep!
I figured out Futaba's real name. She can thank her boss for that.
I can't believe Namba gave up his entire career. And for what?
Perhaps he's better off not knowing the truth.
Yeah, but isn't it wrong to hide this kind of stuff? Especially
Yeah.
from a guy who's had my back.
And you'd repay him by pushing him over the edge? Look, it's not my place to tell you what to do anyway. This is
a
between
tough
you
one.
and
How would
Namba.
you feel if the
You two
person
are
you
close.
decided to take a fall for turned out to
know
be a
you'll
total
do what's
scumbag and lied about literally
How will
everything
I
in their
know what's
life?
best?
Hey, we're done here, right? I think I'll just leave the money here and go.
Why? You could have just handed it to. Why'd you drop it? What?
Not so fast.
What now?
You said you were in drama club, right?
Yeah, so what?
You owe me a favor. And don't try to weasel your way out.
Okay?
What? Oh wait. Oh, is he gonna have her act for not?
fellas?
Oh boy.
Hey, Chiban. Where have you been?
All over. Prepping for your big birthday blowout?
Damn, man. You're gonna drive me crazy with all this birthday talk. You sure you can't give me a hint?
Nope, not gonna spoil the surprise. Actually, there is one thing I've gotta ask.
What is it?
When is your birthday, anyway?
Dude, well, how can you plan a party if you don't even know the freaking date?
Come on, I'm just double checking. Just to get the facts straight.
Excuse me. Is there a Nanba-san here?
Mizue-chan. Is that you?
Nanba-san! Oh, it's been so long!
Well, yeah, but what are you doing here? And that bag, does that mean?
That's right. I'm transferring overseas, like I've always dreamed. I fly out today.
Except that, oh
Wow.
man.
So that dream is about to come true. Good for you, Mizue-chan.
I don't know if there's going to be a change on this one, but I don't really approve of this idea. He could have just told Nanba the truth, and yeah, it would have torn him up, but I don't think this is any better. I don't think... I don't think this was the right call.
Before that, I need to apologize. I let you take the fall from me without a second thought.
Don't mention it. I was a piss-poor nurse anyway. I'm happy it was you who stayed.
But you sacrificed everything.
Nanba's not a piss poor nurse. He
That was
fucking
worth
sewed up a
it.
bullet
As long as
wound
you're
with
happy,
fishing
I don't
line.
have any regrets. If you're gonna be like Nightingale, you got some big shoes to fill, right? I'll be rooting for you from here.
Thank you. That means a lot. I hate to cut this short, but I need to catch my plane.
No problem. And take care of yourself.
Oh boy.
So long, Mizue-chan.
I'm happy for you, bro.
You know what? So am I.
Isn't that cool, though? She came out of her way just to see you.
She didn't do much. You, on the other hand, that was cool.
Huh? What's that even mean?
What happened just now? I know that was all you're doing.
Wait, then what else do you know about Mizue-chan?
Well, I overheard the bartender talking on the phone.
Ah,
So,
okay.
pretty much
So he
know
played
everything.
along a little bit.
Then why'd you play dumb?
I don't know. Maybe it just feels good when people are being nice to you.
Oh.
Fuck me. I really thought I pulled that one off.
Oh, Nanba.
In friendship, you get what you give. And that includes trying to trick people.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't want to trick you, but I didn't want you get hurt either.
No need to apologize. It's on me to accept that Mizue-chan wasn't who I thought she was.
Yeah, that's also a good
I'm just
good
glad I
call.
have a friend like you around, Ichiban.
Nanba.
Forget it. As I recall, we were gonna have a drink.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Damn. Not a weak party member at all. Okay, so what have we got? Nanba can now use the skill tag team Heat Buster. Nanba can now change to Foreman and Devil Rocker. I can make Nanba dress up as a Kiss band member. Alright, now it's Zhao's turn. And then we can do some story.
I was wondering if anyone would show up. I didn't expect it to be you. Aren't you busy? Should you really be drinking right now?
I'll drink whenever the hell I want to drink, Zhao. And don't forget, I was a regular at this place before you were.
Oh, is that how you want to play it? Okay, well, if we're doing that, then who's the newcomer in Ijincho, Kasuga? You or me?
Fair point.
And this whole schooling you as your senpai thing sure is embarrassing.
Yeah, you win.
Actually, wait.
Anyway,
Senpai. Hold on, how old is Zhao? Because Kasuga's 20 or 42, Nanba's 41, Adachi's 59. How old are our other party members?
Yeah?
You know, when we're out drinking like this,
Part of me,
it's hard to
I want to say
imagine you
Zhao's
ever
probably
being
in
a
his
leader of a gang.
late 30s.
Everyone's the same once you strip off the mask they put on for work. Rich,
That's my
poor,
guess.
leader, follower, whatever. You never know what people are really like.
that. Gotta strip him down. You know, I'm sort of a sight to behold when I strip down. How about it? Wanna see?
Oh, I'm easy on the eyes myself. But why get our naked asses tossed out just to prove it?
Good point there.
My point is, you can't tell if someone's rich just from looking at them. It's not like we were born with some special trait or anything. All jokes aside, there's this whole idea of being next in line just because you're the boss's son. No logic in it, but it's always there.
Yeah, can't choose who your parents are. Still, wasn't there some way you could have given up the throne? Not everybody's cut out to run a gang. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm sure somebody else would have stepped up if you had stepped down. Most important thing in any group is the leader being a good fit.
I would have been able to step down if anybody in the crowd were the real Slim Shady, and if they would have please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up.
I don't know if I was a good fit or not, but I was a pretty sharp kid back then. If I put my mind to it, I could excel at pretty much anything. Sports, school, all that shit. And I don't remember losing any fights either. I was a lot craftier than the other kids.
Sounds like you were pretty talented.
I just didn't give a flying fuck, that's all. Guess that's what
I
happens
like
when
Zhao's
you're good at
energy.
everything.
Real modest, aren't you?
Up until I swapped places with my old man, we were always fighting with our rivals in Chinatown. But after their boss, Lau Ka Long, bit the big one, the Ijin 3 got their stalemate going.
Your rivals from Chinatown. Are you talking about the Snake Flower Triad?
It really is
They
interesting
were
to
pretty
see all of
crazy.
these past
They
like
pulled out of Japan a long
events and
time
everything
ago.
get referenced the
There's
way
not
that they
many of
are.
them left.
Oh, so you became the leader of the Yokohama Lumong after the Snake Flower Triad was out of the picture.
Just about. Had to have been almost 10 years ago. Honestly, the whole thing was a pain in the ass.
How old are you? So he became the Yokohama
Kubo
Liumang
let me in
leader
on the whole
right as the
counterfeit
Snake
bills
Flower.
thing right away. Also told me about
That
how
is
the
a long time.
stalemate
Oh my
to
God.
Eugene show was rigged from the start.
Man, still can't hardly believe that.
The only people in the Liumang that knew about that were my dad and the old guard. The new boys kept saying they wanted to move in and take over, but it was always up to me to keep them on their leashes. Then it was no ambition this and a weak-ass bitch that. Sounds like a fun job, eh?
Haven't seen this side of you before, Zhao. You're really starting to open up and let loose. How many have you had?
It's not like I gotta worry about the gang anymore, so I'll get as drunk as I damn well please. Is that a problem?
Hell no, it's not. I was just saying, it's been fun.
Fun, huh? Well, maybe I have shown too much of my hand.
Ichiban asks, like, you know, Zhao, you're actually opening up a lot. How many have you had? And he goes, I've had this many. You didn't hold up your hands. That's how many I've had.
If I was still the boss, my bodyguards would have stopped me by now.
Oh, really? I hope I didn't kill your buzz.
Nah, I know you're the kind of guy that just says whatever pops into his head. I'm gonna go sober up.
Yeah, sure. Let's get another drink when you're up for it.
Sounds good. Same goes for you, all right?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Not a weak party member at all. I've enjoyed the discussions, the interplay between all the party members in this game. Ooh, breaker. Yeah, now Nanba is maxed out bond-wise. I'm gonna keep my party members the way they are right now. I know you're the kind of guy that types whatever pops into his head. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Ichiban probably would be the kind of guy that would have to clarify his statements after saying something really dumb on Twitter. I actually want to Wait, hold on. For some reason, my 7TV thing isn't working. I don't on Twitter, but thank God I did here. Yeah.
So itchy.
God damn it! Did the browser thing stop working? Because I'm not seeing 7TV work on my end. Or do I not have Keck Wait on my thing? On my list? No, I do have it. What the fuck? I think it might have been during the Twitch purge. All right, let's try this. That's so strange, because... Weird. It's fucking... Why is it not working? There we go. Okay, so if I do this... Yep, okay, I see it now. That was... Alright, I just needed to refresh. Gotta love being your own tech support sometimes as a streamer. Whenever you live stream, you gotta realize sometimes you just figure out your solutions as you go. That's just the way it be. I completely forgot that she just has that behind her now. Can't strengthen that up. Oh, I can. Oh, wait, I can enhance this. Ooh, let me do that.
There.
I'm not going to use that for the golden bug because I may need that for a part-time hero thing. Can't do that.
Looking good.
Upgrade
Almost
those.
there.
Actually, I want to swap Nanba for Psycho. No, not Nanba. I'm going to swap out Song Hui for Psycho because I want to see how the matriarch job looks. I want to see the matriarch job. Mirage Coat. Yeah, we're about as caught up in terms of armor as we can... Armor and weapons. Alright. Party. Edit. Nanba for Psycho. Actually, no. It was you for Psycho. Because I want to see how the matriarch job is. Alright, and then we'll go to Sultan Bori. And from here, let's go have some foods. Ichiban could use a little pick-me-up after that fight we had. How many of these fucking crests do I need to gather before I can do anything with them? Like, I have not heard a single peep about the crests at all. Osaka King. I just wish I... Is that a sushi place on the other side of the river? Smile Burger, Ebisu... No, it's not. Hungry Town. Steakhouse. That looks like an American establishment if I've ever seen one. It looks like a super themed steak place that would be really annoying.
Check out that giant pufferfish. Ichiban, are you seeing this?
Oh yeah, I'm looking.
Aren't you really big on pufferfish?
I mean, I guess it's cool, but what makes you think that?
Well, you do have a big, scary-looking one tattooed on your back.
That's not a pufferfish at all. It's a dragonfish. They're way cooler.
Okay. But are they edible?
That... I don't know.
And yet you still got the tattoo?
When I got my ink, the last thing on my mind was whether or not I could eat the damn thing.
Boss, why do you have... Aniki, it's great that you finally got your ink done, your lining done for your ink on your back, but why'd you choose a chicken? Because chicken's fucking delicious. Imagine that's the logic.
Who's hungry? Me!
I actually want to check that. Is dragonfish edible? Specifically, okay, so it's called black dragonfish. Ugh. Ugh, those things are very, okay. Hold on. Ugh. That's what they look like? Oh my god. Okay, so they seem to be... Yeah, they're called dragonfish. Is dragonfish edible? It is eaten and is often considered to be one of the top marine dishes around the globe. It has a firm flesh and comes in with a nutty flavor which adds to the much desired taste. Okay, interesting. So they are edible. Interesting. You never know with certain fish. I will admit though, like I probably wouldn't try it anyway because I'm not really one for fish, especially raw fish. Because if it's not anything that's like a, it's gonna sound so American of me. I tend to prefer my fish and other seafood things on the more battered and fried basis because otherwise it just tastes like nothing to me. And I understand like, oh, it's all meant to be part of the subtleties of the flavors, and here I am just being like, I want some actual flavor, please. But in any case, Omi Alliance, let's do this.
Mitsu, you took forever, man. How long were you gonna leave me hanging?
Sorry, Aniki. I had to find somewhere out of earshot. Not so easy around here.
Where are you now?
Omi Alliance headquarters. The officers that got here early have been slaving away in the kitchen.
They wanted to pregame, huh? I've been seeing tons of catering people going in.
You have? Aniki, are you...
Yeah, I'm just outside. Wanted to save you the trouble of calling me, but I guess it's too late for that.
Oh, meats.
Why on earth would you do that?
Arakawa-san's in there right now, isn't he?
What? Yeah, he's here. But don't come in. I need to arrange a secure meeting spot for you two. I need more time.
No way. You have no freaking clue how long I've been waiting for this.
Hey, come on, dude. I told you to stay in Yokohama until I contacted you.
Yeah, I think you might have said that.
Blame Adachi.
I said it clear as day.
Well, surprise, I'm here a little early. You would be too if you were me.
God damn it, man. Fine. But for now, get the hell out of here. You do know that if someone at HQ recognizes you, you're fucked, right? Proper fucked.
Oh, chill out. It's not like the place is crawling with Omi or anything. It's just these catering guys rolling their stuff around. Hey, if I disguise myself as one of them, I could slip right in.
No, Kasuga. Stop right there. Don't even think about it.
Mitsu, I need to see Arakawa-san. I need to. This has been on my mind ever since he shot me in Kamurocho. Don't you get that? No, you don't get it. You can't. And I don't give a shit. I'm going in.
Wait, Aniki.
Where is he in the headquarters?
Look, you need to...
Not gonna tell me? I see how it is. Guess I'll have to ask around inside.
You're gonna get mobbed, dude.
I'll take down anyone who stands between me and Arakawa-san.
Buddy,
Aniki.
this is the himbo-ness coming
You
in.
just tell me where he is. I'll do my best to avoid any fights. I promise.
Okay. Arakawa-san. He's in a room called the Dragon Chamber. Pretty deep inside HQ.
Dragon Chamber. Got it. Is he alone?
No. He has some guests. 3 people.
All right. Thanks, Mitsu.
Aniki, are you really going to do this?
Okay. I know where Arakawa-san is now.
I cannot.
Finally beat it out of him, huh? No, let's go then.
No, I should do this alone. I'll be okay. And look, guys, I'm grateful to all of you for coming this far with me.
Blame Drunk Adachi.
But there'll be no hard feelings if you want to bail.
I blame Drunk Adachi.
Really? You're pulling this martyr shit now?
Yeah, what's with pushing us away?
You know we didn't come to Osaka for the pleasure cruise.
I don't know, man. That vomit stain outside the Grand really pulled that off. I don't know, Adachi. You having that, giving that vomit stain outside the Grand really showed that you were there for the pleasure cruise.
I feel the same as the rest of them. Osaka's been fun, but playing tourist is getting old.
That's quite a find. It should make getting in much smoother.
Guys, thank you.
Keep moving! Keep moving! Straight back to the parking garage!
Someone
There's the
ordered.
waiting room. You lost or something, pal? Yeah? Hey, someone deal with this guy.
Hey, someone deal with this fucking guy, yeah?
Boys, over here! Careful where you step now. Everyone's famished as hell. Any moment, they're gonna start hollering for food.
Yo, someone go see if any more trucks can fit! Is the beer here yet? These guys will need booze.
Hey, Arakawa-san's in a back room called the Dragon Chamber. Just act natural.
All right. Here we go. Is this another crest? Mysterious stone. Okay. That might be for crafting or something. All right.
Hey, yeah.
I wonder if that one's on watch.
Yeah.
Most likely. I'm sure they don't want people like us slipping in. It'll be bad news if our covers got blown, Kasuga. What's the plan? We came this far, didn't we? We keep going. Figured. But at least to try not to get caught. Yeah, I know. Follow my lead. Ooh, this music, though. Ooh.
Should I open it? Sweet!
Silver safe. Congo. How good is that? What does that do? All the chainmail stuff has been an accessory, right? Yes. Oh, I have 2 of them. Its name means Invincible Diamond, and it's resilient enough to live up to that title. Oh, wow. Big defense boost. Let's give that to Adachi, actually. Yeah. Who else has it equipped? Nanba? Nanba also gets a change. There we go. Anything else in here to grab? There's a briefcase. And that's it. Okay, that's the main room. Or a main room. Shit. Stealth failed. That happened at some point.
Let's pop some cola. I got this.
Right.
Ooh! Holy shit! This music is so good!
Try this on to size. Your ashtray, sir.
I'm over here.
Okay.
I guess that's another reason why you shouldn't get caught, is because these guys are tanky.
I'm not backing down.
Out of my way.
Here we go. Check this out. Eat leg.
I also just realized I don't have the matriarch job on Psycho. Oops.
Gotta hold it together. I'm over here.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Let's go. I got this.
I'm not backing down. Right. Try this on for size.
Just gonna stand there? Too hot. This sucks. Have fun with this.
This is really good music. I'm sorry, I'm enjoying this music a little much. A little too much.
Well, it worked out this time. But if it escalated...
Really tasty. Delicious. Pretty good. It works. Really tasty.
Get into a bigger commotion, we'd be done for. Try not to let them see us again, yeah?
I know. I'll be more careful.
That was really nice music. Like this. Oh man, that sounded like it'd be a perfect like Metal Gear stealth track. There we go. Got it. Only had one slip up. But yeah, that Omi Alliance guy was really tough. Oh, come on. That come the fuck on. That was like, yeah. Okay. Shit.
You scared?
Here we go. Check this out. Hi there.
Cool.
Well, this time it happened to work out too, but our luck won't last forever. Be careful, would you?
Don't worry.
Let's go this way.
Won't let him find us again.
Anything here? Yes. Quickness lesson? Is that what that said? I think that looked like a drink. Hell of a door. Think this is the dragon chamber? Not like anywhere else looks the part. Guess we'll find out. Then let's go. Not yet. I want to see what's to the left over this. Never mind, it won't let me. Okay, cool. Silver ingot, nice.
So itchy.
And then guardian water. Okay, getting some items, probably for MP purposes. Tungsten, oh my god. Okay. First aid kit. Revive, that I'll definitely need. Gauze, I definitely will need that.
Should I open it? Got it.
And what have we got? Ooh, profane wristband and...
Should I open it? Sweet!
Iron Geta. Okay, I'm gonna check on gear optimization. There. Okay, we're about as set as we can be. Let's do it.
Hey, who are you fellas?
Oh, just on our way to the Dragon Chamber. What a name, huh?
Yeah, it's just up those stairs. But, did the acting captain ask for you?
You mean Arakawa-san? Yeah, he totally did.
If he'd called for you, he would have sent someone for you. Seems you're lacking an escort, buddy.
Don't know what to tell you. He said something about how busy everyone is today, so we should just go right in.
No way. We can't just let people make that kind of claim and walk on by. Give me the name of the guy who said you could go in. I want to know their family, too.
Sure, what was it again?
You're shady as hell, Scruffy. How about your name? What's that, huh?
No name that you'd recognize, but I'm from the Arakawa family.
Ain't what I asked. What's your damn name?
Look, man.
Stop stalling and say it!
Kasuga. Ichiban Kasuga.
Dude, why not make up a name?
Oops, well, no point now.
Oopsie.
Sure. At least it's a cool-ass name.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
So, we good?
It also happens to be the name of the fucker the captain shot in Kamurocho.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Yeah, for once, we got the numbers advantage here. Want to take him out?
Hell yeah. Rolling time.
Oh, so it was gonna end up in a fight anyway.
You want to
All right.
fight? All right. This should be fun.
Is that Keith Silverstein? Can't recognize it. The voice. All right.
Let's go.
They're weak.
I'm not backing down.
Oh my god! Why does this music slap so fucking hard?
Okay.
I'm over here.
Have fun with this. Watch this.
I got this.
Right.
Get serious.
This gotta help. You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Want to fight?
Here we go.
You're gonna get stuck. Here we go. I'm ready now.
Too bad I'm a little over leveled and statted up to this. Like,
I'm getting stronger.
finding those vagrant homeless enemies were really strong. They were too good. Don't. Wouldn't they have security cameras?
That ought to do it. Let's get going.
Wouldn't they have security cameras for something like this? Wait.
Intruder!
Here he is!
Sound the alarm!
It's him!
Isn't that the line?
I don't know, man. Doesn't seem like you're gonna need the help to me.
Oh, you got me there. Sitting around in this place has been killing me with boredom.
Here he is!
I don't know about you guys, but I could use a little excitement.
Matt Mercer does really well here.
If they wise up and call for help, we're screwed.
Huh. You think we'd do that? Not a chance in hell.
Oh, I like Tyga's
Never
voice
met a
too.
problem the two of us couldn't handle by ourselves.
Music to my ears. I'll take it. Something about that kind of confidence I've always respected.
If I had to guess, you two were officers.
Not too far off the mark. Good eye on that one.
God, he fits beautifully.
Ichiban, something feels kind of off about them.
I know. Wouldn't expect any less from the Omi Alliance HQ.
About time you guys got that through your heads.
Wouldn't at
got a
least
question
Jungi
for the guy
Han
rocking
know
the
who
eye
these guys
patch.
are?
Do you now?
I've heard stories.
Okay.
About a guy from the Tojo clan they call the Mad Dog of Shimano.
And?
That wouldn't happen to be you. Or what?
Oh, it's so nice to see him here.
Well, who's keeping track anymore?
All I'm saying is, if that's you, why the hell are you guarding the stairs of fucking Omi Alliance HQ?
So you want to keep asking questions? Well then good luck beating the answers out of us.
Yeah! Sorry, I'm really happy. I'm happy to see him.
Talking kind of big there, aren't you, Majima? Hope you haven't gotten rusty after all that sitting around.
Oh.
Get out of here with that! How dare you ruin my big setup with that shit! Don't you worry, fellas. I've been itching for a fight for a long damn time.
You know,
Let's go. It's Goro Majima's comeback tour!
Majima's got to be like in his 50s or something at this time, right? He looks good for his age. Wait.
This ought to be good.
This music.
Let's go.
Oh!
I'm not back yet.
You're in it now.
I can't. I
You're
can't.
gonna be in a world of hurt.
Wait, the beat's about to drop.
Huh?
Oh my god. I am having the biggest, dumbest smile on my face. I'm so happy.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You know, it's moments like this when you have an English dub of this high quality that makes me wonder what it would be like if they went back to the previous Yakuza games and did like a dub over of all of the cutscenes, if you get my drift. Like if they went back to 0 up to 6 and was like, all right, we're gonna have the cast just for fun or for payment, whatever, and they just dub over the game in English. I just have to wonder what that would be like, if that would be possible. Nanba barf on him. Hey man, why'd you barf on me?
Freaks. Get
Here we go.
Jesus, this music is so good.
This out.
This is Good fucking music.
I'm not backing down.
Also, Majima's fucking tanky. Oh, damn, he hurts.
Watch this.
I may needed to have grinded a little bit.
You're gonna get stomped.
You're in it now. Yeah. Out of my way. The party don't stop.
Nope, I lose.
Damn it. Get back up as many times as it takes.
Yeah, let's try that again. Hey, I mean, I get to hear more of this boss theme, which makes me more than pleased.
This ought to be good. Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Okay.
Nanba. Do that.
With this.
Barf on him. Lower attack.
Freaks. You want to fight?
Here we go.
Let's go.
God damn, this music is good.
Try this on your side. Your ashtray, sir.
I'm over here.
I'm not backing down.
Check this out. Safety first. Yeah.
Huh?
Let's get out of my way. Yeah.
You're gonna get stomped.
Just stand there. Watch this. Endless love. Come on.
This music. Oh, man, I wish this was on Spotify or something. This would be so good. Oh, God, Nanba.
Right.
You're in it now.
I think.
Just gonna stand there.
Let's get.
Let's go.
Let's get Nanba back up.
I'm over here.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
I would like to.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that.
I've come for my fresh meat. Nothing personal.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, he resists. Ow.
On. You wanna fight?
God damn, he is a toughie.
I'm not backing down.
You think you can win? Have fun with this. Endless love. Let's see.
Alright, who's he gonna attack? Zhao? Okay.
Here we go. This out. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, yeah, good attack fall. That's good. Heal up a little bit.
No dying alone. That's right.
Oh shit.
You wanna fight? Out of my way!
Yeah.
You're gonna get stomped.
Okay, let's try this. I want to try this out.
Let's do this!
Good damage.
Get serious.
Do something.
Let's get the gauze on Psycho. Turns out it was a good call. We needed that.
I'm not backing down.
Jesus, this music is so good. Oh, I need to find out what the name of this theme is. I'm sorry, what?
I'm not backing down.
I'm sorry, what?
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Okay.
Okay.
Nanba, use fire spin. Nanba.
Right.
Fight?
Try this on the side.
Let's go!
You're gonna get stomped.
Get over here! This sucks.
I'm
You are
not
cold.
backing
You can
down.
win. You're weak.
You're gonna be in a world of
I'm over here.
I haven't summoned this guy yet. I want to see what his deal is. This may be a multi-attempt fight, but I would love to beat Majima on this stream if I can help it.
나도 사랑해.
Okay, that's silly. Oh, they're weak to ice.
I got this.
I'm not backing down.
Oh, there goes Psycho.
You can win.
Damn it, there goes Zhao.
What do I do?
I think we're kind of screwed on this one.
I got this.
Let's try this again. I'm not backing down.
All right, fuck it. I'll see how the Giga Swing does.
Come on now.
Yeah, even if I blocked, that wouldn't have done anything.
Damn it.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna keep going.
As many times as it takes.
I wonder if Taiga's gonna. If Taiga fights us after this, this may be a bit tougher than I expected.
This ought to be good.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Is Majima weak to fire?
I get to you.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Watch this. Come on.
You're gonna get Here we go.
Lower attack. Damn it.
You think you can win?
Increase everybody's attack.
Wanna fight? Let's give him hell over here. Let's raise hell. I got this. Let's do it. Your heart's all mine. No begging for mercy now. Yeah?
Let's get his attack lowered. I need to get that down at least.
That reeks.
I'm not backing down.
Get serious.
Oh my god!
Damn it.
Get back up as many times as it takes.
I may end up having to do a restart from the Omi Alliance HQ. I don't know, I think maybe this is some fight I can't do. It's not a meant to lose fight, it's just straight up like, nah, he's tough.
This ought to be good. Yeah. I got this.
I'm not backing down.
What? That reeks. Out of my way. You wanna fight? Your heart's all mine. Let's go.
Right. This out. The ashtray you request.
Cool.
Let's see.
Check this out. You think you can win? Give him hell.
Jesus Christ.
Now we're talking.
You're gonna be in a world of
You're in it now. Have fun with this.
I may need to change around party composition stuff.
Let's do it.
Yup.
Hope you're ready. Try this on your side.
Damn it.
I'm gonna do that.
Get back up as many times as it
And I'll
takes.
just skip all the cutscenes. Alright, so I start from the bottom floor. I think I want to swap. I need a tank. I'm gonna change out... I'm gonna change out... Zhao or Psycho for Adachi? Will that work? It might. Maybe I have Zhao out for Jugi-Han. And that may be it. That could be the idea. It's just evident to me right now that maybe I jumped the gun a little bit getting into this part of the story. But you know what? At least I know what's ahead of me. Kind of. And I know Majima's got that ability to doppelganger himself somehow. Actually, no, I need the levels.
I'll show you how it's done. Watch me.
I got this. good time. Oh, well, it worked out this time. But if it escalated into a bigger commotion,
I also do
we'd be
need the
done
money
for.
too because
Try
of
not to let them
the
see us
revive
again,
cost.
yeah? I know. No, I'll be more careful.
But yeah, if he's level 50 and I'm level 41, that probably is not a good sign. But the problem is that I don't, like, my last save was like around the time when I started stream, and I don't want to have to go through all that again. So yeah.
Should I open it? Sweet!
Okay, and then I'm gonna change Adachi and Nanba to have these. Actually, yeah, that's... Hold on, wait, that's actually better for me to have. You know what? Something else I ought to have. What's the soul shield do? Mental ailments. Let's get you the revive stone. Where's that revive stone I've got? It was somewhere around here. Was it not? Can it not be used by Ichiban? Oh, it can't. Well, that puts a damper on my idea. Actually, it probably would be better to have Zhao in because he's got a more updated armor set and a weapon set. So I'm gonna go with that, actually.
Cool. Here we go. Fix it. You wanna go? I'm up. Alright. I got this. Right. Here we go. Shakiri study. Okay.
Just gonna stand there?
Pigeon raid.
Have fun with this. Pain in the ass. Get serious. Oh, yeah? Go in there. You're in it now. Don't get caught. You're weak. Go.
There. Yeah, if I can manage to gain maybe a level or so and figure out our party a bit more,
Well, this time
I'll be willing to do for that.
Too, but our luck will.
Alright, let's give Adachi a
Not
chance.
bad. So good.
Actually, don't I have stat boosting stuff? I do. Defense. Oh god, who needs that? Let me give that to Ichiban. Healing, give that to Nanba. Technique. Give that to... Gonna give him all that. And then charisma. Gain the necessary job experience to gain your job rank by 1 level to the corresponding. Oh. Well, I don't have barmaid. And bodyguard was on Jungi Han.
Excellent.
Lasts forever. Be careful, would you?
Don't worry. I won't let him find us again.
I'm gonna see if that stat boost stuff really makes any kind of difference.
Right.
They could have at least provided... I don't know, is it me or maybe they should have added a save point before we fought Majima? Or maybe I really did just screw myself over with this one. Maybe, yeah, maybe. If I die again, or if I run out of yen, maybe I just return to the title screen and just kind of... I don't know, I don't want to stop shy of a boss fight, though. And also, I don't know when the game auto-saved me last, so... yeah. Maybe it would have done good for me to do some more grinding, but... how was I supposed to know we'd fight Majima here?
Okay. Let's go.
I did it!
Hey, you hear something coming from over there? What was that?
There's nothing here. Could have sworn I heard it from that direction.
No fucking way. And don't go saying it's roof rats either. All right, we're searching this place top to bottom. You, me, all our guys. Whoever's in here, they're dead.
I'm on it.
That put them straight on high alert. We'll be in trouble if they find us now. Let's play it safe until they calm down.
Sorry, you're right. Let's fall back.
Yeah, it seems like, for one thing, they're not really worth the experience, frankly. And for one, they don't seem worth the experience, so this is just meant to be a stealth segment. Unfortunately. Like, as much as I would like to be able to grind up a couple levels or something, doesn't seem likely with how little money and stuff I'm getting from them. I just hope wherever I ended up being auto-saved in the game will be at least in Osaka. Like, bare minimum, Osaka. Like, I'm willing to do the tutorial for the battle arena again. Hell, I could even grind some levels there, but I would like to at least have that before I do anything else. Quickness lemon. What is that? Is that a stat booster item? No. No, it's not. Quickness lemon. I do not see... what? Oh, temporary evasion boost. Okay. I'm gonna give that to Ichiban once the battle starts. Skip the scene, because I've already been here. And I can't keep... alright. this way. Guardian water, cool. Tungsten. And then gauze.
Should I open it? Got it. Should I open it? Should I open it? Sweet!
Okay. Let's check my gear. Boosts HP recovery amount when revived. Yeah, that I remember working out okay, but I'm actually going to have Nanba equip. No, not that. I'm gonna have him equip the sacrifice stone. So in the event that he goes down, he'll at least come back. And I don't have any other better shields. Don't have any better wine to equip to Zhao. Nothing for Nanba, and for you... Yeah, you're good. Okay. Alright. And who knows, maybe if I die here, I just restart and then do all this Osaka stuff at a later stream. Because literally the only fight I'm having trouble with here is Majima. That's all.
You're in it now. Let's go.
You think you can win?
At least we get to listen to more cool music, which is usually the benefit here.
I got this.
Okay.
I'm over here.
Take your best shot.
Have fun with this. Watch this.
You're in it now.
Cool. Yeah?
You think you can win? Here we go.
I'm up. Don't get cocky. I got this.
There. And there.
Sweet.
I'll take it.
Okay, and then that's that. And here we are.
This ought to be good.
Get our cool music back.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Out of my way. All right, here we go.
Yeah. Have fun with this. Oh, that reeks. Hell, bye. Cool.
Who do I call? Take your best.
Wanna fight?
You think you can win?
Lacerates all.
Don't get cocky.
Okay, cause stun. Gary Buster Holmes, will you work for me here? Nope.
Let's do it. Let's go. Take your best shot. I got this.
Let's try this.
Congrats. Ready.
Okay.
Let's go. Over here.
Now watch this.
And let's love.
All right, good call to have that accessory on.
Just gonna stand there? Come on now, shot. Get serious. Let's give him hell. Feeling good. You can win. Come on.
All right, the prongs actually did a lot of damage. Yeah, Adachi's kind of my hitter right now.
Time to shine. Lie. I got this. Heads up. Fight. Hey. I'm over here.
Oh, there goes Adachi.
No begging for mercy now. Let's go.
God damn, this music is good.
I'm back. Get it done. Check this out. Weak. I got this.
I'm gonna see if I can get him silenced. Probably won't be able to, but it's worth a shot. Oh, there he goes.
Now we're talking.
All right, fire spin move.
Let's go. Ass kicking time. You think you can win? Come on now. Don't lie. Make it work. I got this. Ow. Don't get cocky. Let's go. Just gonna stand there. Take your back shot. Get serious. I got this. Kick your ass. Let's get it done. Check this out.
Okay, yeah, no. This is a fight that I think I'm not prepared for. I mean, I did some damage there, but it's just the second the doppelgangers come out, I can't do anything. One more try.
Get back up as many times as it takes.
Because my resources aren't even drained. Majima's just straight up too strong for me. So, yeah, maybe I just gotta start over from Osaka and then level up some and then do this.
You wanna go? You wanna fight? Out of my way! Getting her ass! Yeah, I'm over here. I got this.
It seems lowering his attack does not do shit against him, so I'm gonna lower defense.
That freaks. Get serious. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Cool. Get alive. Let's see. Check this out. We're gonna win this shit. Make it work. You want to go? I give to you. No begging for mercy now. Don't get caught.
Come on, fun with this.
Healing powder.
I got you. Thank you.
Nope. Yeah, this is straight up like, I literally am too weak to do it.
Damn it.
So you know what? I'm gonna just see. This is the second time I've ever had a game over.
Damn it.
I'm gonna see where the autosave left me, because the save that I was on last time was dropping off the 3 million yen and having the whole Osaka trip happen, and then we do all the Osaka tutorials. So I'm gonna take a look at the autosave. Okay. Hero job 18. So it took me... So this was in Osaka. Okay. Well, I hate to end it there, but you all saw that. It was basically an uphill-ass battle if I've ever seen one. Like, that was a sheer cliff face level of an uphill battle. So what I'm gonna do is save, and then the next time I stream this, I'm gonna plan on having a bit of a grinding session before we continue the story there, because Majima is quite literally too strong. Full stop. I'm gonna save again because I'm paranoid. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. Again, apologies for this pretty meh ending, but you could see clearly I was getting my ass beat, and I was not at all at appropriate level to fight him. So we'll have to do a little bit of work on that, but that's where next stream will be in. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight. It has been a pleasure as always, and yeah, hope to see you in the next one. Take care, people. Bye.